Hello everybody, Joss from Guitar Amp and Keyboard Center here. Obviously at NAMM 2020, I am with Colin.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good, thank you,
Welcome.
we're good. Thank you so much for inviting us into the Schecter room once again.
Absolutely.
What I was going to do is, what I have been doing, because we have the beauty of a wireless microphone, instead, because obviously I don't know anything, I haven't seen anything, so what I was thinking of doing, like I have been, is kind of passing the microphone to you, and you just have a talk round and just show me what you got that's going on.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so the whole room, this is all new stuff. So starting off with the Nick Johnston. So last year we did the Atomic Green. This year we're doing Hum Single version. And then we're adding two new colors, Atomic Frost, Atomic Snow. And we're doing both of those, single, and then we're doing the Hum version as well.
Yeah.
And we got Paul Wiley. He's a music composer and he's the guitar player for Marilyn Manson. So we're doing his guitar this year. Just finished this thing, and we even engraved the pickups with his symbol on there. Keith Merrow, he wanted to do something kind of like a throwback to his original one, and keep it, you know, the new shape. So it's still through neck, and then we got the hip shot bridge, his Fishman new pickups in there, and we're doing Snowblind white, and then we have Telesto gray.
Okay.
So we got both of those colors, 6 and a 7, and I believe we're doing the white lefty 7 and 6 as well. So give the lefties an option. I'm a lefty myself. So.
Perfect, gives you an option. Yeah.
So over here we have this one's a new Robert Smith Ultra Cure 6. So it's like the kind of like a baritone, his classic style 6-string bass guitar. This one was redesigned, the body shape, control layout was switched up, and that one's a beautiful silver burst. We have the guitar version over here, we'll get to that. Sin Gates, we're doing his standard with a hardtail, and then the Sin Custom hardtail version. This one's got the hip shot, and brand new for this year, I'm excited about this guy. This is the Banshee Mach series. Yeah, so we're doing a hardtail version, Evertune for the first time on Diamond Series, and then we have the FRS version with the Sustainiac. And it's basically a redesigned Banshee. We took the Banshee shape, and then I did a full radius. We can pull it off later on if you want to get a couple shots, but it's got a full radius, beveled the edges on the back, makes it nice and sleek. We're doing those in a fallout burst, which has that like reverse burst. And we have a good hand selection of new PT models. So we're doing the Sun Valley Super Shredder FRS version this year. So you have the Sustainiac version. And we're doing the PT SLS Elite. This is the Evil Twin. We have both the colors over here. Same specs, and actually this one's 24 fret.
Okay.
So not too many PT, Tele 24 fretters, so it's pretty cool. And this one's kind of like a more retro. Sure. It's a throwback to the original PT Fastback. Yeah. And we're doing those with Filtertron style pickups.
Very cool, very cool.
And of course we got the this is the Apocalypse Red Rain. You got to throw that one in the mix. And new for this year, we have the Silver Mountain guitars. So these have the Schecter USA Sonic Seducer pickups, which are voiced for kind of like drop tuning, high clarity, but they have the big ceramic mags, so they they have a lot of low end, but kind of like a lower output pickup in a way, not like something like a 20K, super muddy and just distorted. It's kind of like a lower output. That way you have the high clarity, but the big ceramic mag for like that low end. So even for like a 8-string, like all the strings, you got the clarity through all the strings. You can hear them all. And let the amp do the job.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And here we go. This is the Robert Smith Ultra Cure guitar. So this one was redesigned, the body shape, kind of slimmed in a little bit. And then we're doing that in a, it's like a satin black, but with like open pore.
Okay.
It's kind of like an open pore finish on there.
Yeah.
Jerry Horton, we switched it up a little bit, added binding, and then we did an arch top, and then he's got his roach. Roach, yeah.
Nostalgic as hell for me. All I was listening to when I was younger, you know.
Yeah, his original guitar, that was it. Just the one roach.
Yeah.
And then here is the Banshee GT.
These are cool.
So it's the same body shape as the Mach. This one's a set neck version, and it's got the Floyd Rose EMG pickups. You know, very straightforward. We have 4 colors we're doing. We have a red finish as well. I believe that one's downstairs. And then you got the charcoal burst. You got a blue, purple, and of course EMG was awesome enough to
I'm an EMG artist,
match
so
the colors.
I'm super happy. Every time I see an EMG pick up a guitar, I'm like, yeah.
And for this year, we redesigned the Ultra, tried to make a straightforward, just rock and roll, little metal style, yeah. And then we're using the Ultra headstock, so
Very cool.
gives it that cool, you know, like kind of matches the bass version of this model. Hum, 2-matic bridge, just straightforward rocker. And then on this wall we have the beautiful custom shop built in Sun Valley. And a lot of these are stabilized burl tops. This is the Masterworks, so everything's done by hand, all templates, just beautifully cut, finished, the whole works. Down here we have a couple of the Wembley models, some trads, the J bass. These have kind of like a worn finish look to them. If you get in there, you can kind of see the checkering.
Is it nitro finish?
It is, yeah. And then we kind of like relic it a little bit, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
Roasted maple necks that has kind of like a vintage look naturally to them. So down here we have a short scale bass. Probably around 2006 we did a Banshee guitar, which was kind of like a traditional body shape, kind of like a trad, but maybe a mix of a Mustang in a way.
Yeah.
So we took that body shape and the headstock and made a short scale bass out of it,
It's very cool.
just to give a variety for bass players. You know.
Yeah.
PT Pros, these have like a nice top. Basically you take the PT guitar, the black one, and you just spruce it up, quilted maple top, roasted maple neck, and then the Schecter USA Z Plus pickups. Down here we have the Ultra basses, and it was redesigned a little bit, brought back to the line. So we changed the bridge, made it a string through, brought the neck a little further into the body. That way it's like a little more balanced. Yeah, a little more natural. It's got the EMG TBHZ pickups. So if you're looking for a passive pickup, very awesome. We're doing those in 3 colors: pale and blue, satin white, satin black, and then we have a 5-string version in the satin black. Up here we have a new Solo 2 Custom. It's going to be in that family, the custom line. So it's got the Pasadena Plus pickups. It's going to have the Tone Pros bridge, Schecter locking tuners. It's even got the compensated nut on there. It's all the same specs in a new finish. It's a burl with turquoise.
Resin. Is that resin?
Yeah. Clear knobs, just makes it cool, original. Abalone inlays. And then we have the Corsair. So we're doing a new bridge on this guy. This is a Schecter vintage bridge, tremolo. Designed very much like the Duesenberg. Their hardware company is producing this bridge for us. So.
Good bridges.
And then the pickups are 78 Schecter pickups. So it's voiced like the Pasadena pickups.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're doing those in 3 colors. Got the gold, black, and then we have a natural top one with the black on the back. Down here we have the exotic bases. So we have a J exotic and a P exotic. And EMG this year have produced these new Metalworks pickups. So you have J pickup set with the brushed black chrome pickups, and these things sound amazing. Both the bases have a 2-band EQ, so you can boost the treble, boost the bass. Zebra wood top, swamp ash body. It's got a roasted maple neck. It's got the aluminum inlay side dot, so it glows in the dark. Yeah. And then we're adding the P. Last year we did the J4, J5, very rockin' bass with the black hardware. This year we did the P4, the P5. We're doing the 3-tone sunburst, and then like an aged white finish. We call it ivory.
Nice.
And those have the Schecter USA pickups, the monster tone Ps. And everybody was asking, please make the Tempest again. So we're bringing it back. We got the Tempest custom. It's gonna have the Pasadena Plus, Pasadena set, Schecter USA pickups, Tone Pros bridge. It's gonna have the Schecter locking tuners. It's gonna be a nice, well-made Tempest custom. This one's the faded vintage sunburst with the flame top, and then down here we'll kind of pass them when we get there, doing a vintage white and then a gloss black. Yeah. So we're excited to bring back like the traditional Tempest custom. Yeah. This was actually the first guitar that I played when I joined Schecter.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That was 2003.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
But that was my favorite shape. It was so original to me. You know, it just felt right.
Yeah.
About mid-year last year, we came out with the C1 Exotic with the ebony top.
Yeah.
This one's got the Vinyl Life inlays. And for this year, we're coming out with a spalted maple version. And then we have these line inlays. And these have the Schecter 78 pickups as well, so they're voiced like the Pasadena set. It's gonna have the Wilkinson vintage trim on there, just to switch it up.
Yeah, just to change things up a bit. Yeah.
Give it a little vintagey vibe, but this is kind of like top of the line.
Sure.
Like all the saddles locked down. So.
Nice.
And then we have the Michael Anthony Koa top. So we're adding this one and the 5-string version as well. It's going to have his Schecter USA monster tone Michael Anthony pickups in there. Swamp ash body, and it's got the Koa top on there. And then Wild Audio, he's bringing out a new shape. This is the Nomad. Cocobolo top, and this is quilted maple top with the Vortex.
Thick guitars, aren't
Yep.
Yes.
And here we go. This is the vintage white Tempest custom and the gloss black.
So we only show nice.
Yep. Went with the zebra pattern pickups on that guy.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, really nice guitars.
And that wraps it up for all the new stuff we got going on. Thanks for coming by and checking it out.
Dude.
All right, brother.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing me around again. We did this last time when I was with another company that shall not be named. Shh. So cool, yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm sure you'll see this coming up soon. So, yeah, take it easy.
Cheers.